Let's do
So you
this.
think he was a bad person? No, I don't think he was a bad person. And you, but you disagree with his political views?
Here we go. Hold on.
We gotta save that girl.
Looks like it knows a way.
Tell me, lady, what is the actual difference in opinion that it's like Kirk more than you like the house?
I never said that I don't like outside.
You said you support. When you said that.
I support right.
Well, okay, but I don't understand.
Well, you support Charlie, too.
I know what to do. Let's get out of here.
I'll cover you. On your plane. Look at all of them. All the rocks, too.
I bet we can bring some rocks down.
Look, the others. We've got company.
That does not mean that I align with them.
Okay, so you're pro LG. Are you pro? So I don't understand. Do you think that something should be done about their oppression of LGBTQ people?
Absolutely. I believe they have a
Should we use force?
no.
Okay, so what should we do? What should the pro LGBTQ communities do?
My business are business.
Well, it's your business because you said you're pro Palestine.
I'm pro-them existing.
Yeah, but why would you want it to exist if you hate everything they represent?
Hold on. Let me be clear.
Okay, be clear.
I live in the United States of America.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
this is a hot take for some reason. America needs to mind its own business and fix its own problems
Okay, well,
and stop worrying about the rest of the world.
let me try it this way. Hold on. Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead. That's fair.
I am pro-Palestine because Palestine
Come on over.
how they deal with their own issues has nothing to do with it.
Okay, well, then, lady, let me ask you this question, lady. Do you think that the world is a better place without Charlie Kirk and his evil rhetoric in it?
Should I begin?
Watch
That's
this.
the double edged sword, and I will tell you why.
Can you just answer the question, yes or no?
I'm about
Yes or no, and then the qualifier.
How can I say?
I'm going to say that his rhetoric and demographic that he reaches is dangerous. But however, he did not deserve.
You're not answering the question. Is the world a better place without Charlie Kirk's rhetoric in it? Yes or no?
Honestly, yes.
Okay, well then why wouldn't the world be a better place without Palestinian rhetoric in it if they hold the same views? No, it's not just. I'm talking about the people. This is the people overwhelmingly support these atheists. Overwhelmingly, only 5% of the entirety of Palestine supports LGBTQ. 5%. There's more conservatives who do. So how can it be logically the case that you think the world's a better place without Charlie Kirk and his rhetoric in it, but you think it's a better place with Palestinians and their rhetoric in it? Yes, you did say that. You said that. It is what you said. You said yes. Honestly, Andrew, you said yes. Okay.
That is not what I'm repeating. So hold on.
Okay.
Now, what I'm saying is that though I don't agree with Charlie Kirk's view, he has a right to exist.
Yeah, but you said the world's a better place without an in it.
So rhetoric, he deserves a right to exist.
But you said the world would be a better place without Charlie Kirk and his rhetoric in it. That's what you just said.
Sorry.
Yep. So if that's the case, how do you reconcile that with the position that you see the same rhetoric coming out of Palestine?
Because just like I just said, Charlie Kirk deserves a right to exist. Like Palestine deserves a right to exist.
But if the world's a better place without him, why do you want him to exist?
Because they're fake. So I disagree with you. So I disagree with Charlie Kirk. So I disagree with some of the rhetoric of Palestine. They deserve to exist.
But I thought you just got them saying the world's a better place if they don't exist. No, you stop. You said that the world's a better place without him and his rhetoric. That's right. Yeah, and you said that it's better. Why do you want people around who make the world a worse place?
He's trying to give you the.
Can I just say something? Charlie Kirk was considered moderate and very milquetoast by conservative, right-wing standards. He was kind of a milquetoast, kind of moderate version. So if you think the world is better off without him, then you're really saying that the whole political side of the right.
You'd be better off. Yep. We'd be better off without all of them. Yep. That's the logical conclusion. Yeah, you want all right-wing rhetoric to stop.
So they can help too.
Because here's how I am on a debate.
Bye.
When I ask a person a question, I ask them to answer an interview. So when you ask me an interview question, do I think the world is better without that rhetoric? Absolutely.
No, you said without the man and the rhetoric. You said yes. I understand that, but you did say yes, and the reason you said yes is because you think it would.
So you handed me a question. I'm going to answer it. However, I also said he deserves to exist.
That wasn't a loaded question. Just can I ask you a question?
Yeah, how's that loaded?
Just can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
What about his rhetoric?
Crucible about to wreck this fucking idiot too.
I'm just curious.
Sushi can't accurately quote.
Understood.
I already did.
I'd like to address the original thing she said, which is the pew pew argument. So there's 43,273 motor vehicle deaths in 2023 data. So do you think we should get rid of cars?
Are you saying that I'm insinuating that we should get rid of people?
No. I'm just saying, like, do you think we should get rid of cars because there's 43,273 deaths a year?
Another satisfied customer.
Right. I'm here. Can you eat me? Yes. Okay, let's be on our way. The guild sent us supply items.
Wait, hey, what?
I'll see you back at camp.
What do you do for activism?
To make sure that I'm not identified.
Yeah, that's fair, but what do you
I muted your mic so you can.
what do you do for
Yeah, there you
activism, bro?
Rather not say that on the internet.
I'm on guard duty.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're just LARPing then.
Well,
No?
what is your idea of activism?
Fighting for rights,
For who?
making sure that people's voices aren't shut down, making sure that families aren't destroyed.
But what? Okay,
Sure that
so
ICE,
What are you talking about, bro?
if ICE wants to, target people, then
Oh,
they
you're
can
an
target
Antifa. You're an
actual
Antifa
violent
lunatic, bro. Are you an Antifa
Antifa, bro.
lunatic?
wait.
I'm anti-fascist.
So
Yes, I'm
because he's
anti-fascist.
against
Okay, was Charlie Kirk?
ICE,
Hang on, real quick. Was it Charlie Kirk a fascist?
No. However, he did identify
You're a liar.
himself as a white Christian nationalist.
Yeah, but that's not fascism.
Nationalism isn't inherently bad.
Yeah, can you tell me what how
Wow.
you define fascism?
Brazil is very nationalist.
I'm taking it
You
to
said
time.
what?
How do you define fascism?
Fascism is a far-right ideology based on nationalism, militarism, authoritarianism, and one of the main core values is silencing political opposition.
So does Joe Biden fall under that category of fascism?
Would you say so?
Okay, but I feel like he hit every criteria you had. Militaristic, authoritarian. You agree that he
But
fit.
Trump is also
Okay, but hang on, that's fine. If you want to be consistent, though, you have to apply all those to Biden and Trump, right? Yeah. So was Biden a fascist then?
he had some tenets of that.
No. Okay. What were the tenets of Biden's fascism?
One, politically silencing opposition.
Yep.
Militarism, authoritarianism.
Mm-hmm. So where were you? Where were you during his administration combating him?
I was out there.
Where?
Can I ask a question?
Where was any Antifa combating Joe Biden for his fascism? No. Hang on. Before you get into it, look. I just want to answer this question. Where was Antifa combating Joe Biden, the guy you just said,
was fascistic. Where were they?
So also, real quick, do you think that Antifa is a T organization?
Do I think they're a what?
A T organization.
What does that mean?
Like,
Terrorist.
You mean
that word because
you mean
I'm not trying to.
Oh yeah, I understand. That's
Domestic,
fair.
maybe.
Yes, I do think that they're a domestic tea organization for sure.
So, you understand that they have not actually been identified as that, right? The Department of Homeland Security.
No, they have. Wait. Yes, cells of Antifa have. Yes, but Antifa itself operates in a way where they're like. Hang on, bro. Can I respond? Can I respond?
It's an ideology.
Can I respond? Yes, I agree. It's an ideology. We're not even on a different page. No, it is an organization too. It's an organization and an ideology. It can be both and not one or the other. You agree with that, right?
No, there are some cities where it's like, for example, Rose City Antifa.
Yeah.
Well, yes, they identify as Antifa.
So they're an organization, right?
There's also plenty of other movements, such as one, the Brown Berets, two, the Black Panthers, all of which have anti-fascist ideology, but aren't Antifa.
Yes, I agree.
Antifa is just short for anti-fascist.
Yeah, I understand, but Antifa itself does operate under the guise of an organization. They even utilize NGOs for that organization. You're not going to deny that that's true, right? Like, for instance, the recent California riots, there were NGOs which were funding the placement of people to move into California in order to conduct those riots. You agree that that's true. You're not even going to deny that, are you?
Where's the stats on that?
Well, actually, I was live with many of the organizers. We went into their meetings, and they said to fully expect that Antifa would be there, and they were allies of the organizers. Were they lying?
Again, I wasn't in your live, so I can't say.
No, this was the live organization of the people who were organizing their Day of Rage. King's Day, no King's Day. They were organizing it, and yeah.
50-51 or Indivisible?
No, neither.
Because those are the two organizers of that event, of that nationwide event.
No. That event was organized by NGOs, hundreds of them. Would you like me to read them off to you? It was non-government organizations which funded those, and I've read them off many, many times on stream. My question to you is very simple, right? If you're really, truly an anti-fascist and you see the authoritarian tendencies of guys like Joe Biden shutting down political opposition, this type of thing, where was Antifa for any of that? Where were your people? Where were they?
Definitely not my people, but I was up there.
Where? Where? Where were you ever? Where?
I want to ask.
Hang on, let him answer. Where? Where were you? Where? What streets?
I was talking to other militias.
Where?
Hey. Where?
None of you people ever organized under Biden. You're lying through your teeth. Where was the major protests that you saw Antifa in under Biden? Name one.
Again, I don't do protests.
Oh, you do political activism. You do political activism on the back end with, yeah.
I don't think that.
Give me a break.
I don't think that. I don't do protests because police are there. Why are you asking for police permission to protest? That's not a protest. That's a parade. Number two, holding a sign does fuck all. Does nothing.
Can I ask you something?
Wait. So hang on. So what do you propose? What do you propose instead of signs?
Well, it's the whole thing with the Second Amendment is to make sure that if our government begins becoming tyrannical, that we can overthrow said government.
Of course.
Oh, so you believe in the Second Amendment?
Yes.
Even though it was put down by a bunch of authoritarian fascists?
No. The whole thing to make sure that fascism doesn't further advance.
You think they were authoritarian, highly militaristic? They had very minor suffrage. They didn't extend universal suffrage. Weren't they fascist?
Again, I'd have to educate myself on something.
You're not educated on how our founders ran the nation, bro?
At least
what
not
the
right
fuck is wrong with you? The worst Antifa member I've ever engaged with. You're terrible at this.
Seriously rethinking your ideology.
Okay, real quick.
Bro, how do you not know what our founders thought, and you're anti-fascist, and you're going out and talking about the Constitution? You don't know what they thought about anything?
Andrew, hold on. So what kind of nefarious acts were you talking about earlier? Like,
why am I going to tell you what potential acts that could potentially be illegal or not legal?
That's
So then
fair.
why-
Hang on, that's fair. Ask him in a way where he can answer.
It's like ChatGPT.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord,
Ask him in a
Like,
way
I
he can
just-
answer. You're smart. I can tell you're smart. Ask him in a way he can answer.
Thank you, Andrew. I'm also a fan of you, so thank you. Okay,
Big fan.
what kind... Okay, listen. Why would you even come up here in the first place, then, if you won't tell us
Wait,
anything?
I got it.
Because I was
Pretend
excited
he's your
about it.
boyfriend and he cheated on you and he's not going to come clean. He's not going to come clean. That's the way. I'm telling you, that's the way. Do it that way. You got this. You got this, girl. You got it.
I don't have a boyfriend. I have a wife.
No, he wasn't talking to you. He wasn't talking to you.
No, I wasn't talking to you, doofus. I was talking to the very respectful woman who's in the chat who was discussing this with you. To pretend he's your boyfriend, you have proof he cheated, and you know he's going to evade. That's the way to do it.
Andrew, I want to ask a question. So, when the unaliver engraved "O Bella Ciao, Allo Bella Ciao," right? Isn't this kind of exclusively Antifa? I'm just asking the guy here.
Anti-fascist. That song is an anti-fascist song. That song was for...
This guy's fucking smart, bro.
It's
Watch
an
this.
Italian...
Yes.
Watch this.
What's
Watch
your
this.
position on the unalivers affiliations? Do you
Oh,
believe
no, I
that
can
he
see
was
what's
affiliated
happening
with
here.
Antifa?
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. Also, with all those other things, the hate fascist catch and then the Helldivers bomb, the you reading this, you're gay, the OWO thing, all of which is
Spit
that
take, yep.
screams 4chan, which
Jeebus.
if you know anything about
Hey,
4chan,
wrong pipe.
it is mainly consistent of actual, extreme far right people.
I hate to break it to you, but you're low-key giving 4chan coming up here in your ninja suit, writing on a notepad, and giving vague answers
Yes, because
about the alleged nefarious
Yeah, he did go straight for the
acts
throat.
that you're doing, but won't tell us what you're
I have
doing.
one more question. What is the ideal
Kill
vision
shot.
for America for Antifa? Like,
Kill
what do you guys
shot.
want it to
Here we
look
go.
I mean, I'm an anarcho-communist.
Oh,
so,
Lord.
anarcho-communism.
Explain what
How
that
do you
is.
think communism would work?
Explain what. No, let him talk. Like, explain what.
So,
what is
anarcho-communism is a stateless, classless, moneyless society.
You've got things from here.
Meaning that you would still have personal property, but all private property would belong to that of the community.
Okay, hang on. That's totally fair. I just have a quick follow-up.
Sorry.
I always ask anarcho-communists the same question. I'm hoping that you can answer. So I have a descriptor for reality called force doctrine. Have you ever heard of force doctrine?
I have not.
The idea for force doctrine is a descriptor. I won't get too deep into the descriptor because it doesn't really matter. But I will ask you this specific question. Inside of your governmentless society, there's still going to be criminality. You agree that that's true, right? How do you deal with criminality? Absolutely. That sounds like a government. That sounds like a
you talking about Giovanni Gentile?
The tenants that most people agree.
By who?
By the people that agree.
Oh, who are they? What are their names? Mussolini didn't give 10 tenets of fascism, Joel.
So-
You don't know. You don't have any fucking idea. Who gave us the tenets of fascism, Joel? Who? No, I'm asking you. Who gave us the tenets of fascism?
Hmm.
Yes, the guy who just said we have them. Dude, just tell me who gave you the tenets. Bro, you're the one who brought up the tenets. You're the one who brought up the tenets. Who gave us the tenets?
Watch this.
How do we qualify? We don't even know who they were. You don't even know who gave it to us.
Watch this.
I'll tell you what, I'll